This week's episode, the funny girls are talking about black bean politics, the merits of green juice, fighting the COVID 15 spread, and more COVID crazy with the Karens. And here we go. Enjoy the show.
Hello, are we ready? It's been a long time.
We couldn't hear that. Hear that. Hi, everybody. This is Princess Deborah and Princess Linda with the royal contingency of Celebrity Palm Austin and Celebrity Palm Jilly joining us today for episode 5 of the Princess Chronicles X Deux. So we're hanging out. We weren't on for a couple of weeks just because we felt like everything was COVID crazy.
It's been COVID crazy. Like, I think people are losing their minds, but we have, we'll get into later, Princess Deborah, but I've missed you. I just want to say that I've missed talking. I've missed our podcast. I've missed our whole, weekly session, but it's been a little bit ups and downs. So we wanted to take a little bit of a break, but lately in the news, there's just so much going on that I don't understand. 1 second, I'm going to rename myself here, but it's just been a little Princess. So I'm renaming myself. So it's been a little bit kind of crazy. I agree. I love the blingy glasses. Love it.
These are little Gucci action here this morning. I didn't think I had, between the earrings and the crown, I was afraid there was not quite enough. There we go. There we go. But see, there we are. We're our little name dropper girls.
Name dropper.
So there's we had a list of stuff. We didn't even want to have a host on. I see that Teddy's with us.
Yeah.
And he's got some tulle on, which we know still, very popular on the fashion side of things, and a mask, which is sometimes popular with some folks and sometimes not so popular with other folks. But we're mask wearers.
I got mine around my neck. So when I go out, I can just pop this stylish little polka dots up. So.
Excuse me, I'm not being snooty. My little nose is itching, so somebody's talking about me. Shame on them. So what have you been doing to take care of yourself? I know you've been swimming, and I've been cleaning up my diet.
So what are you drinking, Deborah? What are you eating over there? I hear some crackling.
So, that's just the ice clinking in my green juice.
Well, I've got carrots.
You have carrots? I have apples. And broccoli. I've been eating a lot of broccoli too.
Good. And no bread, right?
A lot of broccoli.
We're not eating any bread, right? No chips.
No chips. I'm staying away from sugar and just doing mint.
Exactly.
Mint's good. Yeah, mint's
good. This is water.
Water
and carrots and broccoli.
Carrots and broccoli and no bread. I'm feeding. Here, Jilly. So anyway, we're making it. We're exercising and staying, on the treadmill a little bit, and you're swimming your laps, so that we're still cute.
Right. We don't want to get that COVID-15. And I've seen some COVID-15 out there.
Yeah, there's a little COVID-15 out there with folks. Yeah, I don't.
People are still.
Yeah, I saw. Somebody was on the other day, and all I saw was belly. Oh. So yikes.
Well, I know
so we have to take care of ourselves, and we need to keep our immune systems up. So the other COVID crazy stuff is God, everybody's been locked up so long that they're now we're starting to see the divorces.
I know. There's a lot of celebrity divorces.
I mean, it's like they roll the stuff on television and it's the deaths on one side and the breakups on the other. just to name a few. So country singer Darius Rucker, not Ruckus, caused a ruckus by divorcing his wife. But they didn't have. They're doing the Gwyneth Paltrow thing. The Ruckers are. They're doing a conscious uncoupling.
You think it's the COVID? You think it's like just being like, I think that's what happened with Kelly Clarkson too, right? I know you have.
Oh, honey, I think these guys are locked up together. And see, you and I are basically living, even though you've got the kids and you have friends in and out, and I've got the children. It's we're not noticing that the toilet paper roll has been put on backwards or forwards.
True.
We're not having to listen to some guy snore or drool or wear a t-shirt and forget to shave or not think he needs to shave.
If someone starts snoring, I just roll out. Like I'm not
right.
I roll out.
Yeah. And then, of course, there's the classic, did they roll and keep the toothpaste tube neat? Did they drink out of the wrong bottle in the refrigerator? I mean, it could be a number of things that have taken these people to the brink.
Maybe someone dropped something on the floor, didn't pick it up, and it bothered the other person. Or maybe they have a parking space out front and they got too close to their car. Or there's a lot of things that get on people's nerves during COVID. The littlest things set people off.
So. The stuff that, it just starts adding up. It just starts adding up. It might be the way they chew. So anyway, Rachel Bilson and the guy from Saturday Night Live are now on the outs. They're gone. Armie Hammer and his wife. So I know you didn't know who Armie was, but Armie, really good looking guy, great looking wife, cute couple. He was one of the Winklevoss. Well, he played the Winklevoss twins in Social Network in that movie, and then his career has been a little crazy, not so great. Lone Ranger, which got panned, and a couple of other movies that haven't done so well. Anyway, he's now taking a split. They're getting a divorce.
Split. Splits are not inexpensive splits. I mean, they're
no, I mean, I think according to TMZ and everybody and their people, it's like, I think Kelly Clarkson and her husband had a prenup. All of these guys probably have prenups for the most part, because if they came into a marriage either famous or not so famous, they're going to make sure if there's an exit stage right in a general pandemic that they're going to be covered. Teddy's looking really cute. Teddy's looking really cute.
The Tool is still hot right now out there? I'm just curious because we're going to do a little photo.
Still is. I don't think it is from people who might be buying a lot of it because they're not going there. But the magazines love it. I mean, the big magazines. Yeah, the big magazines love it. If you look, in Harper's and Vogue and everything, what you're going to see is. Estee Lauder had a great ad out with Julia Roberts,
right?
All in Tool. So they, pulling from the showrooms, they're pulling Tool to photograph and stuff because it's pretty. It
is, and it's fun. I'm gonna do a little photo shoot with Teddy here we have a great fountain out here. So I'm gonna do some pictures with him and for some braiding for Princess Chronicles.
So tell me, you were sharing with me, so you sent me some photographs the other day of a fashion show that we won't actually name the show or the people because that'll get our assets in a shit ton of trouble. So, but I'm gonna say, wow.
Wow. I agree.
That looked like that came out of West Virginia, West by God. and not in the big city of West
bless
Virginia.
their
I mean, I
heart.
have some friends that are designers over in West Virginia that love living there and are from there. But I don't know what part of the river these were from, but it was bad.
I just
It was
think
really bad. And I'll give them a, I know
I give it 2.5
everybody.
star for effort.
Yeah.
I give it.
I'll give them 1.75 star for effort. I mean, there were a couple people that looked okay, but just the whole, and they tried to social distance. I know.
I think it's hard right now. What I didn't really, I saw.
Yeah, but here's the thing. Don't do it if it's gonna be really bad.
I think it's hot. It's hot right now. We can't be outside. We got to be so careful. The problem, I mean, I'm a detail person, like probably you are. I saw some photos. I guess it just had dirt in front of it. Like, I just didn't understand that. Like, I get it. I love, those raw photo shoots where you got the streetwear and you've got the sides of the buildings with crumpled paint. And, I do like that. I do. I like the winery.
I'll tell you who's putting out some absolutely gorgeous pictures, and that's Carlton Hart.
I saw some,
photographer.
I like my polka dots.
He photographs Marnie.
They look beautiful. I love that.
Yeah, he photographs Marnie all the time, and he just gets absolutely stunning shots. I
agree.
I've known him for 5 years now, and he just gets better and better and better and better.
I've got to get back out there. I was invited to do a couple photo shoots this weekend. One is tomorrow at 8 a.m., which is a little far out for me, but I got to take my daughter to the airport. But I think we're all itching to get back out there. I'm going to put a little plug for another one of my brands, which is Fashion of Nova, DC and Maryland. But I want to do some more shoots for the brand and kind of get it back out there. But we also, like you said, I love art. I love artistry. I love when it's good. When it's good, it's good. That was fabulous. So I want to give a shout out to Carlton. So let's take a little bit of our green juices and let's cheer to him. Princess Deborah.
Click, click.
Click, click, click. So, this is my water, which it's a little colored today, but that's okay. Because I like, it's summer. You got to have that little aqua green in there.
Well, I did notice that, some of my favorite designers in New York are doing shoots and the backgrounds where they're choosing to shoot. Very thinned out audience of people working on the shoot, definitely with masks and stuff on, but some beautiful locations I'm seeing, which is really, really cool.
Deborah, I do got to give a little shout out to the events industry, local talent. Max Major was just on America's Got Talent, and he got pushed through.
Okay, cool.
And he's a mentalist, and he is a local Washingtonian from Maryland. So I want to give a little shout out to him that he did get past. So congratulations, Max Major.
Oh, is he the one that went that did it online?
Yes, he did the mentalist online with the cards. Yes.
Fabulous. He freaked them out with that.
The diamond card. He actually did my son's birthday party when he turned 9 years old. So I've known Max for many years. He's so talented. I'm glad he's out in LA and, or is it Vegas? Vegas. He's out in Vegas or LA. No, he's actually out in LA. So he did go to Vegas too, but I wish him all the luck. Hope he continues because he's a very talented person.
So circling back around, she's loose. She's been having, this is hysterical. She's been having fights with the crow that lands on the balcony. Now the crow is 3 times bigger than she is.
They're gonna take that little puppy and take her away. You better be careful.
Exactly. I mean, the crow stands there with his like feathers on his little hips, and he's like, "Bring it on, little dog, bring it on." Well, he is not afraid. Hold on one second, Jillian. Could you come back and do the show with us?
I miss Jilly. I miss Princess Deborah in person. But we are going to be back out there live soon when it's safe, and we're going to be filming, and we're looking into some studio space, so we can soon be in our official studio. And so there's a lot going on with Princess Chronicles X Deux. We're going to be doing some branding, and I'm excited.
I am too. hold on one second while I go get her.
She's barking.
Just talk so that we
Okay.
can. There's nothing like a Pomeranian that won't shut
No,
up.
and there's a lot. Since I've been on COVID-19 crazy, I have met so many puppies and dogs
I'm
and
listening to
parks, and Austin's met so many new friends. So that's been exciting on our walks. And of course, walking and swimming in the neighborhood is always fun. We have 4 pools that are currently open. And you do have to reserve your time, and people are social distancing. You can reserve a lane as well.
Okay, we're back.
Yay! I was talking about my swimming.
And we're quiet.
Yeah, I missed that little fluff
and
ball.
whatever was at the front door of the high-rise condo is now been chased off.
Well, we're going to have to throw a little more shade. Not that we do that at all. But I just want to ask, and we're not going political at all with this. We're not going to the left. We're not going to the right, because we are non-political princesses.
Hold on, let me see. I'm going to show you I'm clairvoyant. Are you getting ready to discuss the shit show on your feed about black beans?
Just a little bit. I think we were up to 90 comments, and it was going on at 4:30 a.m. It just wouldn't stop. It was not my intention, but we'll just say.
So I really, I feel for the black bean. I really, you know, I grew up in Texas, and I've just never known a black bean to be, you know, either.
I didn't know food was political, but I guess food's becoming political.
Food has gotten political, but this could be good for my diet.
That's
because
true.
The only thing is I need, you know, I'm very confused, because I go to the pantry and I look, and it's like, oh my God, am I making a statement eating lettuce? Am I making a statement eating tomatoes or Campbell soup or
what's next?
I can't keep up with it, man.
Yeah, there's been a lot. I mean, first, I admit there's been a lot of controversy even with fast food restaurants. I mean, I don't know if you listened to The View, but they were having a little discussion on all of this on The View. It got a little heated, but I would like to say I'm trying just to enjoy my food, whatever I choose, where I drink Belvedere vodka or I drink Patron tequila, because that's food to me sometimes these days. I'm trying to enjoy my.
I might have a little of that Patron later this afternoon.
Because sometimes I still love my Prosecco and my champagne. I am a princess after all, but during COVID and this COVID is not ending. And so I don't know. I think we all need a little Patron sometimes to get through the bean controversy and these feeds that just they were going on at 4:30 a.m. I had to stop looking, Deborah.
What was it? Over 12? It was like 12 hours, and you didn't post anything either way on it. You just
out of marketing. I think
yeah.
some of this marketing for these companies. I mean, we don't want anyone going without a job. So, you know, for these people, for people that are, you know, we're all struggling out here with our careers and our jobs and pivoting left, pivoting right. You know, this whole pivoting thing, I don't know anymore. Pivot. Okay,
pivot. So you know, you've heard the old saying that opinions are like assholes. Everybody's got one.
Exactly.
Everybody deserves to have. I know I think that originated maybe from the military, but I'm not sure. The thing is let people eat their damn beans. If you don't want to eat the beans, if you want to boycott it, boycott it.
Or if you want to boycott it,
meat. You don't have to eat the damn meat. I'm eating a filet mignon.
Well, you like your steak, girlie. I know you're getting that steak delivered from Outback. A little Outback.
I might occasionally have a steak delivered from Outback. I would have it delivered from Capitol Grill, but it takes too darn long.
Yeah,
I don't have the patience.
Maybe there's a little bit of Maestro's in DC. They're doing delivery too, but that's a little too far for me. So
yeah. So you are always so good to call me when crazy shit happens. Okay. And you had some crazy shit happen at one of the, wine bars last week. And it was pretty funny, actually.
Oh, yeah.
People have got to get control of their dating now. And thank God I'm in a relationship and I don't have to go date. But I gotta tell you, the dating shit's funny. I mean, it's sad and funny.
These men out here. Okay, we're just gonna talk a little bit about this, and I don't know how you ladies and you princesses feel about this.
Okay, and we love men. Let's start with we love men.
We're not men bashing. But I'm just gonna say it. What in the world is up with FWB? So if you don't know the term, it's friends with benefits, and men love this term because you can be friends and have benefits. And what kind of benefits they want, I'll never say because I'm a princess. But what do you think, Miss Deborah?
I'm older than the hills, so it's
You're like that dirt in front of the fashion show. I'm kidding.
And I'm not saying that there was a time in my life that there may have been a few friends with benefits, drummers and the like that I may have taken home.
You live a pretty extravagant lifestyle, Princess.
I did at that time. May have picked a man up on a yacht, those kinds of, I know. Corn is a vegetable. Just saying. Corn is a vegetable. Mint is green unless it's packaged like this.
You're having a mint. These are organic. They may be chips, but they're organic. But this is actually a carrot.
So I'm partial to York, and the green juice zeroes out the calories and sugar in this. I'm convinced of it.
I have green juice too. I have happy juice. This is called green juice, happy juice.
Is that actually green inside that, or is your glass green?
No, it would be blue.
Okay, got it. Okay, so what happened?
Okay.
So I had somebody call me, and the guys are still trying to pick up women, even me, on social media. And this is the picture, the selfie picture of them holding the camera with their muscles and their short ass selves. I mean, these guys.
There's nothing wrong with the short man.
No, they try harder. That's all there is to it. So anyway, I can't handle this in the bathroom, boys. This is like, if you think that's going to get you all the girls, it's not.
Right? But anyway, you've got to talk, Deborah, Princess Deborah. I want to hear your take. You have not said your take on FWB. I want to hear about it.
I don't care. I mean, I don't think I would be friends with benefits during COVID. I don't think I could go on a dating site. This is me personally. I don't think I would go on a dating site at this juncture and be dating with strangers. So it's not only covering up below, it's like you're covering everything else. I love him sticking his legs out. He says, I like friends. He goes, I like the idea of friends with benefits, Mommy. He goes, I could do that. Anyway, I think I would be. You sent me a photo.
Did I?
What photo did you just send me?
I didn't. Did my phone send something?
Oh, you just sent Teddy. Yeah, Teddy just came on.
Teddy lost his crown. But this is so much tool. Look.
I know. The friends with benefits thing, I think you're throwing a lot of caution to the wind right now. That's just my thought. Now, if you happen to, I don't really have a problem with the friends with benefit if it's like my neighbor, for instance, down the hall, Steve.
Okay, what's going on with Steve? We haven't talked about Steve in a while.
Steve and one of the other people in the hallway. I mean, they've been neighbors for a while.
I need to have some more water.
It isn't like they don't live in the same hallway or neighborhood. They do. And you know, so it's always been a high and a wave and everything. And it's gotten a little more serious since, you know, since COVID started and everybody's locked down. But you know, that's a convenience thing. That's a geography thing.
Well,
But
no, people, I don't know, COVID too, but I don't know. The wine bar thing was interesting. So, you know, we were talking about it. But if a man tells you something, listen to what he says, because he's going to tell you what he wants. And if it's not what you want, princesses, you just got to say next.
oh Lord, yeah. I mean, I've had, you know,
Be a princess.
does he like me? Does he like me? No, he's not sending you roses, honey.
No.
He doesn't like you.
He likes you, but he likes things about you in certain places, which aren't out in public. So let's just say,
and I'm sure he's going to be looking for other friends with benefits, not just you. And if he's ignoring, if he's not calling,
ladies,
if he's not sending a present, if he's not, I mean, there's bad boys and then there's bad boys. I mean, honey, don't.
Yeah, I think COVID is bringing out a lot of interesting dynamics and just in general. But
well, who in the hell's desperate at this juncture to hurry up and get married and have kids?
Everyone's getting divorced.
I see people that are I see people that are just, they're desperate to be with somebody, and it's like, buy a dog.
Like me. Buy a
dog.
You
know,
can take it for a
get
walk.
a teddy bear, for God's sake. You know, see your girlfriends. You know, see your guy friends.
So, Deborah, tell us a little bit. I'm going to change the subject a little bit because we have been on our podcast for 30 minutes. So I wanted you to give us a little bit of our hashtags where you can find us. You're the
okay. So, Princess Times Deux, DEUX, Princess Times, and we're on Instagram at Princess Chronicles X Deux, DEUX. Follow us. We're on Facebook. Follow. We have a Facebook page, and we're on YouTube. So you can go to YouTube and watch the shows, and they are funny. We are not meant to be real serious. That's not why we're doing this.
Could this be my mask?
Now, yeah. So you're either getting married or you're
it's a new mask.
You're yes. That's not gonna.
Will this work as a face covering?
Not gonna save you from too many droplets. Nope. I was trying to look. Oh, what's this thing? Have you heard about mom rage?
Is it a Karen thing? Or is
it's not a Karen thing, and you know, and I have a problem with the Karen thing. Now I don't.
I think it's a
okay.
little.
Here's the problem that I have with the Karen thing.
Okay.
It's like, I'm not saying that those women don't exist, and I do not approve of their exception to the rule crap. And
I want to talk to the manager. I want to talk to the manager, but we've done that.
And the whole dentist thing, the black gentleman in New York, you know, that was ridiculous. So what the Karens, you know, as they've been, you know, labeled, you know, what they're doing, I don't approve of at all.
Right.
But here's my problem. Got to stop calling names, folks. You know, if you think other people have issues with tags, ladies named Karen, and the whole connotation of that. Just say middle-aged white women acting badly.
Because it always is someone that's it's not a millennial. It's not very millennial. Millennials don't like confrontation. Millennials will
middle-aged white women will take on the dentist receptionist, or there's deeper issues there. There's just deeper issues there. Now the other one, so the mom rage thing is, and you don't know about this because you don't have this with your children, with your grown children, but apparently moms are just not doing well. not
You know
doing
what?
well.
You know what, Deborah? I'm going to interrupt you for 1 second. I did see a mom at the pool yesterday. She started crying because her 10-year-old son would not let her go out to dinner. The mom was in tears and saying, negotiating with a 10-year-old about why she needed to go out to dinner and have adult
Okay,
time.
let me teach you a Texas term where that's concerned.
Okay.
Bullshit!
Shit!
Bullshit! My 10-year-old is not going to tell me that I cannot go to dinner.
It was very odd. The mother was in tears. And I felt bad for her. I'm there to support her. As a mom, I have older children. I think it was a guilt thing where the kid was guilting her to not, and she's like, I need my adult time too. I'm just going to dinner. I will be back. The kid had the mom in tears. And I wanted to console her and be like, it's okay. As a woman to woman, you need that girlfriend, or go out to dinner, or if it was a date night with your husband, you know what?
Right.
You need that. Like, you can't be home 24/7.
Well, and here, the child's going to stop crying at some point.
But
okay?
a 10-year-old kid dictate.
Well, yeah.
That's mom. You're right. That's mom rage.
Yeah, you've made some mistakes along the way with entitlement, and just tiny.
Welcome to Loudoun County.
These are those times when things like that happen. I always call my brother, who's 3 years younger than I am, because he and I didn't have children, and my other two brothers did. And every time something happens, because it does, I mean, when you're raising kids, things come up. And every time that happens and I get that phone call, I call my brother and I'm like, or I text him, I'm like, today, be glad we didn't have children.
Aww. My children are your Auntie Deborah to my children.
I'm auntie to a lot of people. And I have to do a shout out to Nate Kaufman at the University of Texas, because he is going to be commissioned as an officer in the U.S. Army August 6th. And
Nice.
I am so proud of him. I've known him since he was
Thank you
about
for your
15.
service.
And he's going to be a pilot. So that's very cool. And I think there's like a couple hundred kids being commissioned. I mean, it's just, yeah, it's pretty cool that ROTC is full and we've got kids that love this country.
Absolutely.
Because we need them.
You know,
and our military needs them. Yeah, so that's my baby. I'm a little upset because they're keeping the ceremony very small because of COVID.
Of course.
And one shout out to our medical folks. I mean, I've got friends that are working in hospitals, Round Rock Medical Center in Boston. Yeah, we still they're overworked, they're exhausted. Miami, all through the country, the stress level. But I think again, it's the stress level of what we're seeing with moms. Moms they're trying to work. A lot of them are, we have two family members trying to work, trying to educate kids.
Oh yeah, this whole distance learning. I don't know if you've heard what's going on. I know we don't have tons of time, but the choices right now we're making between staying at home and 2 days of distance learning. I know my 17-year-old son just wants to see some friends. Like, this is hard on him. So we're so he's going to go for 2 days. He's also doing Monroe, which is the technology school for him. He wants to do more computer training. That's his niche. He loves computers. So I think it's just hard. And I agree with you. The mom rage is there because we already have so many roles as women. We are expected to know how to cook and clean and keep a house. But it's 2020. We also pay the bills. We also have to have a successful career. And now our kids at home, not that it's anything, we love our children. It's just, there's so many more pressures with COVID.
Well, I think it's hard on us. It's hard on the kids. It's difficult. They need to run. They need to play. They need to
they
interact.
can't drink, and they can't have happy juice. So
they can't have green juice
or peppermint patties. Or they can, but it's too much sugar. So especially when they're home.
There's a lot of things they can't have.
Anyway, I
Lots
want to say one thing, and I
Go
have
ahead.
an amazing mascara. One of my favorite things is called Bad Girl Mascara.
Oh, this is new. This is new. Bad Girl
awesome. And I have the container here, but I actually used it, and my 21-year-old daughter, of course, has the most amazing eyelashes. And we went over to Ulta, and we bought the Bad Girl Mascara. I think it's about $25. But I want to say it is amazing. The wand is amazing. I actually probably left the packaging in my room, but I wanted to, one of my favorite things, sometimes Miss Princess Deborah and I talk about favorite things. So I wanted to give a shout out to that mascara, or as I heard in the movie, mascara.
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 So, talking about movies. So, you know,
So Deborah, we have 4 minutes, lady.
We have 4 minutes. Well, I'm just going to throw out a number there because, boy, there's a buzz going around about the little Italian stallion and Netflix's 365.
Oh yeah, I think he's everybody's new heartthrob. Ladies, if you haven't seen 365, it's not just about the, I don't know if that, would you call that a movie or a little?
I think it's soft porn, man.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot going on there. I mean, the night that you were watching it, I think you had it muted or something, and you were talking to me, and you're like, oh.
I didn't really know that was what was happening on Netflix. I was like,
I'm watching. I'm like, what are you owing about? And you're like, it's porn. And then and then a designer we know north of us, she's just given up. She's given up on her other crushes, and now the little Italian is and he's not little. He's really kind of cute. He's a cute boy. I think he was like a.
some of it was a little over the top, but he was cute.
Okay, I'm gonna give the movie a 9 or 10 for shock factor, and then I'm gonna give it about a 3 for acting and story. Beautiful scenery, though. I mean, beautiful scenery, though. So if you haven't had a chance, and you want to get your husband all riled, and you want to get your husband all riled up, or friends with benefits all riled up, you guys sit down with some popcorn and watch 365.
A little caramel on top,
and don't have the kids in the room. Don't have the kids.
No, that's when you got to put the kids to bed. Put them to bed if you got children. If not, if you're just out there watching a little Netflix, enjoying your evening, definitely enjoy it as a couple. It could be kind of
well. Are we signing off? If we are, I'm going to put the Gucci's on. That's my shout out again.
It's been on a little long. I need to hear more about these fabulous glasses. I want a pair, so send me the link, or I love those. There's a beautiful. I actually saw a pair of bling glasses that I'm going to get.
Saks Fifth Avenue. Stalk them on Saks Fifth Avenue.
These beauties, these Chanel beauties, don't listen, Deborah. It came from a cab. Long story. Anyway, these are my Chanel.
Uber.
Oh, I just lost my crown. Did you see that? Woo. Anyway, Princess Chronicles x2. Follow. We'll be giving away another crown in a couple weeks. A big shout out to Chung. You got our first crown. And I miss you, Princess Deborah.
Follow us. We need followers. Yes. Out. See you later, Gators.
See you later, Gators.
After a while, crocodiles. Back to the green juice and the black beans and
carrots, broccoli,
carrots,
water.
broccoli.